The most precious cargo we brought along. She was to be the new Eve. With our hot and eager help, of course.
What? That's kind of creepy. Jeez.
A little bit.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with Gwen today, and we are going to get some monkey business on, aren't we, Gwen?
We are.
Well, technically, apes aren't monkeys, but, you know, that's close enough. We're watching the original Planet of the Apes from 1968. Is that right, Gwen?
Yeah, because it was 5 years after the novel, because it's originally based on a novel from a French author, which is why I know I've watched one of the movies. I'm not sure, I can't remember which one, but I know I'm pretty sure we had to study the novel at school because I grew up in France, and in French literature class we had to read a bunch of classics, and I'm pretty sure we studied either the book or one of the movies. Either way, I remember the teacher bringing in the old TV and watching probably a VHS of the old movie. So I believe I have watched it before. I know the story.
Let's jump right in and get this show on the road. What do you say?
Yeah, let's go. Nice, the old 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, that reminds me of Star Wars every time I see that. Speaking of stars.
That completes my final report until we reach touchdown. I've tucked my crew in for the long sleep, and I'll be joining them.
That looks really high tech, huh?
Yeah. I mean, the pilot chairs kind of look like massage chairs.
Looks like they got some sound muffling material on the wall there. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they're smoking.
Yeah,
smoking on a spaceship.
A cigar, too.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the 60s.
What is that giant red thing in the center of the screen?
An eject door.
Everything seems different. Time-based is boundless. It squashes a man's ego. I feel lonely.
Aw, why is he flying out there by himself?
Does man, that marvel of the universe, that glorious paradox who sent me to the stars, still make war against his brother? Keep his neighbor's children starving?
He's being very philosophical in space by himself.
Yeah, that's what it does to you.
All these high-tech glowy lights flying around outside. Oh, he's not by himself. He's got comrades there in sleep stasis or something.
Is he going to leave that cigar lit up in his pocket? Like, that's a recipe for disaster. Do you want your ship to catch fire? Because that's how your ship catch fire.
I don't know. It didn't look like he put it out, did it?
No, he just stuck it in his front pocket.
Instead of NASA, the badge on his shirt says ANSA, A-N-S-A.
Oh, I did not notice that. That's a good catch. It looks a lot like the NASA logo as well.
Charlton Heston.
I do like the very old school 60s delivery of, dialogue in movies. They have this very specific way of speaking. Of acting.
It's like old radio shows too. Everybody, they all have a certain way of talking when they talk on the radio. This is back when audiences had the patience to sit through all the credits of everybody involved with the film, right?
I was going to say, it's been a while since I've seen a movie that has the credits at the beginning.
I feel like the movie's over and we're watching the end credits.
I mean, nowadays, the credits are at the end, but they make the credits interesting so people do stay.
Uh-oh.
Finally landing.
Yeah, it looks like, or landing or crashing. It feels very frantic.
I imagine they filmed this scene by tying the camera to like a bungee cord and just shaking it around.
I'm a little dizzy now. Do you feel that? Spinning around. So I'm not sure that's the happy landing they were intending.
No, at least it looks like they're floating and they slept through all of that.
I guess so.
I want what they had. Oh, they have more facial hair, all of them.
Stuart?
Uh-oh.
What happened to Stewie?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good grief. I guess their sleep pod didn't work. I wonder how far away they think the Earth is.
Yeah.
Wonder where they filmed this. Probably some desert in the U.S. It looks cool. What's that red spinny thing? It looks like that thing that spins in the barbershop, outside the barbershop. Doesn't it?
Well, they kind of need one, so they do need a trim.
They do need a trim.
Quick, life jacket. under your seat.
And these actors are pretty good sports, just being flooded with water on the
Yeah.
set there. This whole spaceship set is actually pretty nice for the time, especially outside. They've got this big model
Yeah.
built here in the water.
That's a small little boat for the three of them.
And what if all four of them survived? They'd all four have to fit inside
Yeah.
that little tiny raft?
Oh, the model is finally moving.
It's always interesting to see how they do science fiction stuff back in the day when they didn't have all the computer effects that we have today. And plus, all these aerial shots were really hard to do back then because they had to do them from a plane or a helicopter. They didn't have all the little drones and little cameras that we have today.
Yeah, it's probably a helicopter, huh? And that one is probably a small model, like a miniature.
It does look like that because the background looks fake there.
Okay, we're here to stay.
You think? They haven't even discussed yet where they think they are, like what planet they're on or...
Yeah, they haven't checked coordinates before hopping off.
Oh, here we go.
We're some 320 light years from Earth on an unnamed planet in orbit around a star in the constellation of Orion.
How does he know all that? He was asleep for like 100 years.
What went wrong? We weren't programmed to land in the water.
The question is not so much where we are as when we are.
I can't wait to see the gadgets that they have in those suitcases.
Retro sci-fi gadgets.
Uh-huh.
Look at those backpacks. Metal back. That's got to not be comfortable to carry around. There you go, Gwen. Lots of gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
I think that guy in the middle has a fake beard.
Yeah, it looks weird.
I mean, they could all be fake. I don't know, but his especially. Where'd you get that little flag?
Yeah. That laugh is very fake too.
What? What's he laughing
That laugh
at?
is very fake. I don't know.
It's fake. And what is
That
he
was
laughing
creepy.
at? I'm crazy. We're stuck on a planet and we have a little flag.
Yeah,
So
I think it's
funny.
one of those nervous laughs.
So I watch a lot of survival shows, and I would definitely take the raft, like everything that you have.
The sun
that could-
protection.
sun
that kind of thing.
protection, water
shelter.
collection, just anything.
Did they just leave it?
I think so. I didn't see them break it down. They don't seem to be carrying it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess they didn't have Bear Grylls back then, so they weren't watching survival shows.
It's nice that they filmed it in a, like, properly outside in nature rather than on a set, in a studio.
Yeah.
Because these shots are really nice.
Huh, I wonder if that was the real actors. It was kind of hard to tell. I would guess stunt guys, but I don't know. Back then, maybe the actors did it. Well, it looks like a wasteland. Need to find a more forested area. Some food, berries, shelter. My survival brain is going. Oh, when I survive.
I was looking at the thunder thinking these guys probably shouldn't stay standing in the middle of the desert when there's thunderstorms.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, look out! Well, they ran really far from those rocks. Does look like a dangerous area. Look at all the rocks that have fallen over time.
8 ounces.
Why didn't they were literally on the lake.
I know. It just fell up there.
You're 300 light years from your precious planet. Your loved ones are dead and forgotten.
It's the
for 20
beard and the
centuries.
haircut.
20 centuries. Even if you could get back, they'd think you were something that fell out of a tree.
He's having fun teasing him. Everybody
Yeah.
you know is dead. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Look at that haircut. He looks like a monk. Like a medieval monk.
He's prepared to die. Doesn't that make you misty? Chalk up another victory for the human spirit.
He's kind of a jerk.
He's like the worst person to be stuck with.
Why did you sign on for this trip? Why? Never mind. I'll clue you in.
Okay.
You were the golden boy of the class
Rude.
of 72.
When they nominated you for the big one, you couldn't turn it down.
Climb off, will you?
Climb off.
Oh, and the glory. Don't forget that. There's a life-size bronze statue of you standing out there somewhere. But never let it be said that we forget our heroes.
Tell her I'm telling you to climb off my back.
He is
He's
such
really
a
a jerk.
jerk. Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to be the captain that,
I thought.
motivates the crew and lifts spirits?
I'm a seeker, too. But my dreams aren't like yours. I can't help thinking somewhere in the universe there has to be something better than man. Has to be.
He don't like humans or mankind.
He's a bitter man.
He wants to meet aliens or something. that have better society than humans, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they're ever going to talk about like what their main objective and mission was on the, setting out, like if they had a destination and what they were doing, what they hoped to accomplish with the mission.
Found a plant. A little bush. No flowers.
Yeah. Now they're going to kill it.
Yeah.
Where there's one, there's another.
Let's find him.
Yeah, let's kill this one and let's find the others and kill them too. We'll show this planet who's boss. Oh, yeah, more plants
more
now.
bushes. Maybe they will find a forest eventually.
They got to be thinking, "Yeah, this is just like the deserts back home. How lucky are we to find a planet so similar to our own?"
That's the same plant, just put somewhere else.
Yeah. I like those white boots. Those are space boots.
Yeah, they're cool.
Oh, they're going to be walking for a while in the desert. Looks like a rock slide area. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's people up there. More humans on a distant planet 300 light years away. I'm skeptical, Gwen.
Human-like creatures. We can't see to know for sure they're humans.
Skipper!
What are those?
Looks like a warning or something.
Scarecrows?
Let's see.
Are you sure you want to go up there? There's bits of fur.
Yeah. Maybe they're supposed to mimic the apes.
Tree.
Tree.
But they're quite big.
Yeah, the scarecrows. Did he see fruit in that tree or something? Is that why we're getting the shaky cam?
Don't know, but he's excited. Where's his backpack?
Yeah, one of them doesn't have a backpack. Oh, well, they found more water.
That's a very nice...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's going to have to be some pixelization.
I saw a naked bum. So do you think the water they landed in was maybe salty water, like a sea?
Maybe. I mean, it would have been nice if they had said something about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're excited about this water, but they weren't too excited about that other water.
Uh-oh. Footprints.
Oh. Somebody's stealing your clothes and your backpacks.
Not the space boots.
You're never going to get them space boots back. They're too cool looking. It's got one of those old movie soundtracks, too.
Played by a live orchestra.
Oh, they're gadgets. That looks like a cornfield, huh? Oh, got some fruit trees.
Well, at least they haven't tried to bite us.
Blessed are the vegetarians.
I said, are the vegetarians?
That's a quote I'm going to use again.
That'd make a great t-shirt.
They all have cool wigs.
We got off at the wrong stop.
Something's going on. Uh-oh. Time to get the heck out of here.
Kid on the shoulder. Yeah, I'd be running too.
Oh, they got horses.
Horses.
Oh, and guns. Oh, there we
The
go.
Apes. Uh-oh.
Yep, they're
Getting
rounding them up.
circled.
Oh, the net didn't even hit me, but I have to fall in this scene, so I'm going to fall.
It's weird that the apes are not making any noise so far. Not communicating or anything. That fall is pretty high.
Yeah, that's some good stunt work here.
Yeah. Yeah, some people were jumping straight into the sand.
Oh,
Oh. Ouch.
that looks like it would hurt for real. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, in the back of the neck.
He's not gonna live.
Ah, some good stunt work. Oh, just jump in.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. You don't see large-scale crowds doing stunts like that these days. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
right in the neck. Blood's very bright,
Yeah, the blood is very red.
like a red paint.
Jeez.
Hung them up like meat.
How is he still alive?
Yeah, he survived
Didn't it
his...
hit an artery?
Well, it's just some red paintballs they shot at him. Paintball guns. They got a camera.
Smile.
We caught humans. Ooh, they got a little village.
Yeah, that's cool looking buildings. Fixing him up. It's a rudimentary blood transfusion.
Which one was wearing the strange clothes?
This one.
Will he live?
I don't know. This beast has lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, the masks look pretty good. It's got a little bit of facial movement to them.
This place is dirty, Doctor.
These animals are dirty. They stink and they carry communicable diseases. You promised to speak to Dr. Zaius about me.
You know how he looks down his nose at chimpanzees.
But the quota system's been abolished.
The foundations of scientific brain surgery are being laid right here in studies of cerebral functions of...
Pretty advanced. Doing medical stuff. Oh, maybe he hasn't tried to talk to them yet because he got shot in the throat.
He can't speak anymore.
That's a plot device so that he seems like one of the primitive humans, right?
Do we want some sugar, old-timer?
You could get hurt doing that, Doctor.
Oh, don't be silly. He's perfectly tame.
They're all tame until they take a chunk out of you.
Is our throat feeling better? It still hurts, doesn't it?
See? He keeps pretending he can talk. You know what they say. Human see, human do.
Human see, human do.
He seems to want something.
Yeah. He probably wants your pen and paper.
Be careful, Doctor. What did I tell you? I'll try that again and I'll break your arm!
Why did he try that move? Doesn't he know that's going to be perceived as harmful or dangerous?
I'm so glad.
Oh, this ape looks like an orangutan.
Go ahead, do your trick.
Do your trick.
Speak. There. Can you believe it?
Yes, amusing. A man acting like an ape.
I wonder how he'd score on a Hopkins manual dexterity test.
An animal?
He's moving his fingers.
Only because he saw you moving yours.
Oh, but perhaps he understood.
Yeah, he's not doing a very good job at, like, trying to communicate, is he?
No, he's not. It's like he is trying to act like a primitive ape, you know, like we humans would treat apes, right?
To suggest that we can learn anything about the simian nature from a study of man is sheer nonsense. Like man is a nuisance. The sooner he is exterminated, the better.
It's a whole role reversal, right? Like probably how we treated various apes back in the early days.
I've got a present for you.
Present.
She sure has nice grooming and makeup for,
I know, right?
for a primitive human. Bit creepy.
Yeah, very creepy. Yeah, when movies do that where the character like isn't doing what you think they should to relay the message that you think they should be relaying, like that's what he's doing. He's not doing what like I would do or you would do to try to get a message across.
Yeah, you'd be like signing things, signing letters on your hands, that kind of thing.
Yeah, drawing in the dirt or whatever.
Yeah.
A little bit of kissing time. Just bumping faces.
It's funny how she's just following him around.
The one I was telling you about.
What's so special about him?
Hello, Bright Eyes. How's our throat today?
Oh,
finally.
Look, she remembers.
Sarah, really?
He's writing something. And of course they're not paying attention.
Good morning, Dr. Zaius.
I hope I may count on it, sir.
Oh no.
A friend?
She knows better. She's covering it up.
Wow.
Gonna think he's violent.
Gosh.
Oh, that was an astronaut karate chop.
Yeah. They're both gonna get tasered.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Flame.
fire.
Okay, that's worse.
Uh-oh. Man catchers. Well, there's plenty of it still there. See, he knows. He's hiding it too. Well, he's acting primitive and violent, so that's how they're going to treat him, which is a little silly. See?
See? Why would he do that? Oh, he's trying to get the pen and paper.
Exactly.
Grabbing her and taking that, it just makes you look like a violent animal.
Get me a collar and leash. I'm taking him out of here.
He's vicious, Doctor. Besides, it's against the rules.
Do as I say!
Come here, but don't grab me again. It hurts.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you?
It looks like she's in love.
She's so excited.
It's a stunt. Humans can't write.
Don't you believe your own eyes?
Where did you learn to do this? Jefferson Public School. Back on that planet you say you came from?
Well, they're definitely not going to believe that he's from another planet.
What happened to Landon? I don't know.
They fell out of the sky with you.
Not fell, flew.
Flight is a scientific impossibility.
They haven't discovered flying then. Have they not unlocked paper planes as a skill yet?
Well, they don't have enough points yet.
Have maps.
They have paper technology, but not paper plane technology.
Many days and nights and reach the jungle.
Out of the
She's talking for him.
Yeah.
It has developed the most brilliant hypothesis.
But I'm probably wrong.
The ape evolved from a lower order of primate, possibly man.
Obviously, everything is very similar to what human civilization went through with all their hypotheses and theories, and the scientists not being believed.
Now we both have fine futures. Marriage, stimulating careers. I'm up for a raise.
I'm up for a raise.
And you know the rules. No animals allowed outside the compound, and most especially not without a leash. Return this beast to the compound.
These orangutans are less cool than I'd imagined them to be.
Yeah, I think he knows more than he's letting up and just trying to hide it. Yeah, they got cozy, huh?
Yeah. Uh-oh, they're gonna try to lobotomize him before he becomes a threat.
If only you knew what they're going to do.
Yes, he has found peace in heaven.
Got a church going there or something.
Look, it's a man.
Oh, it was a funeral.
Oh,
it was actually a funeral. Whoops. You can see the set like wobble a bit when they jump on it.
Yeah. Supposed to be like mannequins, humans display of primitive humans, but they put real humans in there because it's easier. You could see one of them kind of shaking a little bit while he's standing there.
I was wondering.
It's their museum.
Yeah, they're moving
see right
a
there.
bit.
Like they're moving.
They're supposed to be like wax figures, right?
I guess, or taxidermy. Oh yeah.
Oh.
See.
Uh-oh.
It's one of the pilots, right?
Yeah, Landon or something.
Yeah. Well, Landon might be the other one that survived. I don't remember if we got all their
you're right.
names.
Yeah. No, that was Dodge, the one who got shot in the neck.
Oh, right, yeah. He sure is giving them a run for their money here. Pelt them with fruit.
Shaky cam again.
It's more exciting when it shakes. Oh, here comes the big
He's
net.
not gonna...
Ow.
Security police.
I'm in charge of this man.
No longer, madam. He is now in the custody of the Ministry of Science.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Just on time, huh?
Yeah, his throat cleared just then.
You know the no.
Shut up.
Yeah.
She's tired of hearing you speak.
Hose time. That one's having fun.
He's getting punished.
They're going to treat you like you're mad and feral if you act mad and feral.
Did I tell you about Stuart? There was a lovely girl.
The most precious cargo we brought along. She was to be the new Eve. With our hot and eager help, of course.
What? That's kind of creepy. Jeez.
A little bit. And why did they bring just one woman when the chances of a woman dying in childbirth without the modern medical help is like pretty much 50-50? Like you would think they would have thought about that and brought a few more women if they wanted to repopulate a planet.
Well, yeah, otherwise your children are all just inbred, right?
Yeah, that too. Oh, she smiles.
Yeah.
I touched her smile.
Sort of.
It's the most awkward smile ever.
Oh.
Oh.
Her makeup is so perfect for a primitive human.
Her eyebrows are on point.
You asked for the opportunity to present your case. Surely you must know why you're here.
Didn't think a Planet of the Apes movie was going to turn into a courtroom drama, did you?
Yeah, I know.
That the Almighty created the ape in his own image. That he gave him a soul and a mind.
They believe in a
That he set
god.
him apart from the beasts of the jungle and made him the lord of the planet. Allow me to expose this hoax by direct examination.
Proceed, Doctor, but do not turn this hearing into a farce.
He doesn't reason very well, if he can reason, because he's been acting pretty primitive and hostile.
Tell the court, Bright Eyes, what is the second article of faith?
I know nothing of your culture. I admit that.
Of course he doesn't know our culture because he cannot think.
Some apes, it seems, are more equal than others.
Ridiculous. Tell us, Bright Eyes, why do men have no soul? What is the proof that a divine spark exists in the simian brain? Huh?
Point and case made.
I have come to you from a planet in a different solar system.
This is a joke.
Is it a joke to seek the truth about this man?
In addition to Bright Eyes, I believe the prosecutor has reassembled all the surviving humans that were captured in the hunt.
And I suggested we go take a look at him.
That's him. That's Landon.
Which one?
The tall one in the back.
Oh no, is he going to be brain damaged or something?
Yeah, they probably lobotomized him, huh?
Yeah, that's why we can see him from the side. He's going to turn around and you'll see a big hole in his head. There you go.
Oh, yep. You called it.
Did you know about this?
No, I swear I never saw this man before.
He's awfully violent.
Yeah, he's not really helping his case, is he?
Yeah, maybe it was
It's a conspiracy.
Better that the apes took over, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The human specimen you saw outside suffered a skull fracture in the course of the hunt. But the beast could not speak, of course.
You did that to him, damn you! You cut out his memory, you took his identity, and that's what you want to do to me! Stand!
Their speech organs are...
Do you see that?
Yeah.
The can
See
hear
no evil, hear
see no
evil,
yeah.
speak no evil.
That's funny.
This living paradox, this missing link in an evolutionary chain.
Silence, sir! This tribunal will examine all the evidence presented here and in due course render its verdict. This hearing is adjourned.
That doesn't bode well.
You know, more of a thinking person's movie, not the big Planet of the Apes action movies that they've turned into in recent time.
And obviously the layering of religion versus science is
exactly.
quite interesting.
Then experimental surgery on the speech centers, on the brain. Eventually a kind of living death.
Interesting that he still speaks to him even though he doesn't believe he can think and reason.
Yeah, this one seems to know stuff.
Tell me who and what you really are and where you came from.
I told you that at that hearing of yours.
You lied.
My tribe. They live on another planet in another solar system.
I admit that where there's one mutant, there's probably another and another and another, a whole nest of... Where is your nest, Taylor?
He's afraid of a human uprising.
Save yourself. Tell me, is there another jungle beyond the forbidden zone?
I don't know. This whole thing is insane. What have I done?
I give you just 6 hours to make a full confession.
But you do it out of fear. Remember that. Remember that. Because you're afraid of me. What are you?
Sounds maniacal as he's being dragged away. Because that'll help his argument.
I mean, we did know he was a drug from the beginning, so I guess he stays in line with his character.
That male is to be transferred to the zoo. If he can speak, he belongs in a public zoo. He will
Stop making speeches and show me the order. This order's no good. It must be countersigned by Dr. Zayas.
Grab him!
Nope. I guess apes get knocked out with a little bump to the head, just like humans do in movies. Take me too.
Take me, please.
Take me, take me.
Taking any orders.
All right, come on, let's go.
Do you see the ape's shoes have toes? They are shoes like that.
Have you ever tried toe shoes? They're so uncomfortable.
They're so weird. Not shoes, but socks.
All men look alike to most apes, so put it on and keep quiet and we may just get away with this.
This is like a whole heist.
So they've figured out brain surgery, but not quite. They've not yet gone through the Industrial Revolution, have they? They're still using horses and stuff.
But they have guns. Somehow they're making guns, or maybe those guns are salvaged. You have to overlook the little details like that. Just go with it. Oh.
Hey, come on. Let me out of this.
Stop acting like you're a feral cat.
Now look here, Taylor, I'm in charge of this expedition.
Good for you.
It's a long detour to Dead Lake. What would we find?
Empty rubber life raft, maybe a little flag, the emblem of my countrymen.
See, they did leave their boat behind. Terrible survival tactic.
What's she pointing at?
This must be close to home for her. She knows it. It's not safe, Nova.
If the mounted police pick up our trail, they'll come this far at least.
Right. Let's get the water and provisions into the wagon.
I love that the human lady has a very 60s beehive style haircut. Still peak of fashion.
Looks like the ocean over there.
She's very confused. What are you doing to your skin?
You're removing hair from your face.
Where did he get that soap from?
It was on the wagon.
Why did you do that? Scrape off your hair.
My world, when I left it, only kids your age wore beards.
It makes you look less intelligent.
Because he doesn't have the facial hair of an ape.
It was a bit silly to go back to a place where they knew they had been. Quite easy to trace.
Taylor, you are not in command here. Put down that gun.
Shut up. Very well.
How did you know we'd come here?
It wasn't difficult, only an apostate would...
Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
What is your proposal?
Now, if they can prove those scrolls don't tell the whole truth of your history, will you let them off?
Of course.
It's an elaborate platform system they built up.
I love their shoes.
Present your evidence, Cornelius.
It was at this level that I discovered traces of an early ape creature. It was at this level I discovered cutting tools and arrowheads of quartz and the fossilized bones of carnivorous gorillas. But the artifacts lying here were found at this level and date back 700 years earlier. That's the paradox. For the more ancient culture is the more advanced.
There are geologists on my staff would laugh at your speculation.
But there's the doll, sir.
What?
Lying right there, the human doll.
What does this prove? My granddaughter plays with human dolls.
The doll was found beside the jawbone of a man.
Keep digging, Cornelius. You'll find evidence of the master of this house.
You say these things were found at the same level as that doll?
Whoever owned him must have been in pretty bad shape. He wore false teeth. He had a failing heart. He had this prefabricated valve put in it.
But he was here before you.
That's lunacy.
The battery's still there.
Probably pulled the string. Oh, unless it's one of those that like has a little thing that slides back and forth to push the air out when you tilt it over.
It talks.
Get back to the action bits. All that talking, blah, blah, blah. Science and culture, evolution. Just give me some gunfights.
Pew pew. Hostage.
I ought to kill you right now.
That poor human actress doesn't get to talk the whole movie.
No.
Cornelius was right, Doctor. Man was here first. You owe him your science, your culture.
If man was superior, why didn't he survive?
Wiped out by a plague, some natural catastrophe, a storm of meteors. From the looks of some parts of this planet, I'd say that was a fair bet. He knew all the time, long before you found your cave. He knew.
Yep, he knew.
What I know of man was written long ago.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours.
It's like this is all a warning to the culture at the time, right? If you keep with your evil ways, humans, then apes will take over.
That's dramatic zoom.
Well, good luck then. Remember, never trust anybody over 30.
That is going on a t-shirt too.
Especially when somebody over 30 wears it, right?
All right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, kissy kissy.
What was that for?
Hey, you know, a little monkey fever going on there.
Don't try to follow us. I'm pretty handy with this.
I have always known about man. From the evidence, I believe his wisdom must walk hand in hand with his idiocy.
A planet where apes evolved from men? There's got to be an answer.
Don't look for it, Taylor. You may not like what you find.
A little foreshadowing. Uh-oh. What's that?
A statue? A tower?
Are you pretending like you don't know?
Dun dun dun. He certainly recognizes it.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm home.
We finally, really did it.
You maniac! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you!
Look, he's really going all in for it.
She's confused. She's like, what's this?
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
It was Earth all along.
All right. Well, that was the original Planet of the Apes. Gwen, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was very thought-provoking, wasn't it?
It is a thinking person's movie, not an action film, which it's basically a huge court trial, right? Like not just when they're in the court, but the whole thing is sort of putting man on trial for all of the immoral things that man has done to themselves and the planet and all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I definitely remember the newest movies being a bit more action packed, but yeah, no, it was a good balance. I mean, like we both knew the story, we knew the plot twist at the end, but for someone who hasn't seen the movie, watching it for the first time, I bet that reveal at the end is pretty intense, and I wonder if people would have guessed throughout the movie with the hints, especially in the last third of the movie when they talk about those artifacts found in caves and so on, if people put the puzzle pieces together to understand that they are already on Earth and that the ancient civilizations that they're hinting at are in fact our current civilization, human civilization.
That was awesome. And thanks for joining us, everyone. Let us know if you've ever seen this movie and how you think it compares to, the other movies from back in the day and how they compare to the modern movies.
Yeah. What's your favorite Planet of the Apes themed movie?
Yeah. Is it the Tim Burton one?
I doubt it.
Or some other one. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. That's it for now. Have fun out there.
See you next time.